Hello, everyone. This is another in our series of new bills, and man, this is a really important one. It's really close to my heart, and I've talked about this before, and that's solar power. I am so in favor of trying to get more solar power on our houses and in our rental properties and whatnot. There's so many benefits economically, environmentally, for consumers. It just goes on and on. National security. We're now dealing with energy policy. So I'm so happy. This is sponsored by my good friend Mike Speedy, Rep Speedy, has been pushing for solar restrictions and granting of authority to put solar power on your house for a long time. And this bill's been dead on arrival a number of years. And I think they finally got it right. Once I see what they've been doing, I understand better what's been the holdup. And so this is bill number, House Bill 1196, and it deals with all the ways to get solar power installed or have it restricted by the homeowners association. If you're not under an HOA, of course, you can do whatever you want. But if you live in a community like many of us do, and there's an HOA or condo association, there's like competing interests, right? The HOA has an interest in the subdivision. They kind of represent all the owners. They've got bylaws. They got architectural committees. They've got all these different things to be concerned about, and that's what's been holding this up. So there's two things going through this bill. Number one, if you're a homeowner and you're getting denied, there's a process for getting approved that can override what the board on the HOA is doing or the architectural committee. If they're denying you, there's a workaround. Here's what you do. You petition the other people in your neighborhood. If you get enough signatures, then you override the board. They have to grant you the right to put or the construction of your solar power. And there's limitations on it. You got to submit a plan and approval and specs and who's the manufacturer and all that kind of good stuff. But you can override it. You got to get 65% of your homeowners to agree with you. You submit a petition, everybody signs it, you got it, you're approved. Or if there's a lower number, to amend your HOA documents, and that's in the bylaws there, say you only need 50% to amend your bylaws, then that lower number is all the signatures you need. So it's the lesser of 65% or the number you need to get approval to amend the documents. So that's the key test. So as a homeowner, you do have a remedy to go around your board if they're not listening to you, not letting you do what you want. On the other side, the HOA has some clout, and they can say, wait a minute, we can deny these if you do these certain things or if you're not doing it the right way. So for example, if there's some kind of a law against putting the solar power at your location, you're out. If there's a court order, you can't go around the system and get it approved. So, or if you fail to follow the procedure that I just outlined above, where you go and you get an approval from your neighbors. If you don't follow that, then you can get denied, right? Also, if you install it on your roof or in your yard and it's not within a whole list of construction requirements, right? If the angle's wrong, if the solar panels are too high above the roof or too low, if wires are exposed and it's kind of some certain colors that are not standard are used for the wiring, different things like that, you cannot install it on anything that's common area. So if you've got common area in your yard and it's way in the back, or you've got an easement or something like that, you can't put your solar panels out in the common area because that's common, that's not yours. You have to put it on your property or your balcony or your roof or just wherever your yard is. So anything that's not that is common area, you can't install there. Another thing is, if you install it and it violates some kind of builder or material warranty, then you are not allowed to install the solar panels. So anything you do that would violate any of those type of warranties is going to be out. And similarly, there's some architectural standards that you just can't go around. And a lot of it deals with some of these systems that have brackets and, it's like it's raised and you've got this elevated system. They don't want that. So they're trying to get away from some of those older systems and have these more modern systems that are kind of flush with your roof. So there's restrictions in there. Read that carefully. But I'm so happy to announce that this has finally gotten passed and so many more people can get solar, especially when gas is $100 a gallon or $100 a barrel or 138 a week ago. cost me almost $100 to fill my tank the other day. I lost my mind. So I'm in favor of solar. Can you tell? Go get it. Thanks. Have a great day.